Today we are going to unboxing the most anticipated smartphone and foldable phone in the internet. This is the world's thinnest foldable. Do you know what it is? It's Samsung Z Fold 7. It is just 8.9 mm thin when it's folded and just 4.2 mm thin when it's unfolded. Rocking 8-inch Super AMOLED display and Snapdragon 8 Elite processor specially designed for Samsung and upgraded neural chip. Along with that, Android 16 out of the box with One UI 8.0 and 200 megapixel triple rear camera directly from S25 Ultra. Here's the real question for $2,000 in United States and 1,55,000 in India. Is this futuristic tech worth for that money? Let's see in this review. Guys, welcome back to Switch to Tech. I am Ram and let's see the unboxing and review of Samsung Z Fold 7. Let's do the unboxing first. While we're opening the box, it is a minimal small box which is with this fold smartphone, and along with that you can see the charging cable and the tool. Apart from that, you haven't seen a charger brick. As you know, the Samsung and Apple and every other smartphone who is producing this flagship phones, they never ships with the charging brick. Even this fold costs around $2,000 and 1,55,000 rupees, and it doesn't ships with charger brick inside. You have to decide what to do. And first thing you notice, the hinge closes almost completely flat, and this is the slimmest smartphone which is foldable ever in the world. It is unbelievable. It's 4.2 mm thick. It is the thinnest smartphone in the world when it's folded, and it feels futuristic in the hand. Let's do the quick overview of the specs of this smartphone. It comes with the Snapdragon 8 Elite processor and 8.9 mm of width when it's folded and 4.2 mm when it's unfolded. And the cover display is 6.5 inch Super AMOLED display, which is 422 pixel per inches, and it's 21:9 aspect ratio. And the inner foldable display is, when it's unfolded, it's 8-inch display, which is 368 pixel per inch with 82:91 aspect ratio. It is close to square, so this makes the difference. And the main display comes with the AMOLED 3K display, and it comes with the Snapdragon 8 Elite, which is re-engineered for Samsung. So the RAM and storage option, it comes with 3 different storage options, which is 256, 512 and 1 TB storage, and the RAM is 12 GB and 16 GB RAM. So the 512 GB and 256 GB comes with 12 GB RAM, and the 16 GB RAM variant comes with 1 TB of storage. The battery is 4400 mAh. It comes with 5 to 6 hours of screen on time, and the charging comes with 25 watts wired charging and 15 watts wireless charging and 5 watts reverse wireless charging. Coming to the rear cameras, 200 megapixel main camera directly from S25 Ultra with OIS and pixel tuning to 12 megapixel ultra wide camera with 120 degrees of wide angle view and 10 megapixel telephoto camera, which is good for macro shots. And the front camera is 10 megapixel, and the cover display also comes with front camera. So this is also 10 megapixel camera. And the software is One UI 8 with Android 16 out of the box. This is the good thing. And the durability, it comes with IP48 water and dust resistance, only applicable for water, not any other solvents. So please remember that. And the inner cover display is to be very careful. Partial dust protection. So let's see the camera samples and the video overview so that you can decide how the video quality and the audio quality of the video which is recorded under this camera with the internal microphones in it. Let's see that, and let me know what do you think about the sound and video quality and the camera sample quality of this smartphone. As you can see in daylight, the photos are crystal clear and perfectly good. The colors and saturations are managed very well, and you can see here that roads and greens are very clear along with the objects. But when coming to the names and boards, you can see the colors are less accurate when compared to original. And in low lights, you can see the images are trying to get better because of that huge sensor. You can see the macro here, and macro sensor is also done very good job. And you can see here photos which are captured all the way from 0.6x to 30x, and you can see the image clarity even at 30x. That's a good thing, but the colors are a little bit not accurate. And here also you can see the letters, the color accuracy in the letters are not as per the requirements. And selfies are okay-ish because of its 10 megapixel camera. This is the video recording from Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7's main camera, and let me know what do you think about the quality of the camera along with stabilization. I'll just run and show you how the stabilization works. This is video recording from Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 main camera. The audio is coming from internal microphone. Let me know what do you think about the quality of the video. So the main important thing is this fold is very good in multitasking. While you unfold this phone and you can see this 8-inch huge display can be used as multiple tasking. So you can different things like you can run 3 or 4 apps in one at a time, and 2 vertical and 2 horizontal and whatever type you want. You can scroll Instagram, you can scroll WhatsApp, and you can do the YouTube videos, and you can stream anything. You can work on presentations and all the spreadsheets, and it's like tablet like comfort. So you can use it as a tablet. When it's folded, you can be use it as a normal smartphone, and you can put it in the pocket. You never feel this as a tablet. That's the beauty of this smartphone. You even don't remember this is the foldable. You never remember. But there is a catch. This multitasking is good, but a lot of the developers nightmare is these foldables, because this uneven aspect ratio and the squarish type of aspect ratio makes them to decide and develop more apps is optimized to this foldable. So a lot of these apps, developers are still developing the apps, but it will take a lot of time and effort to put different apps which is optimized to this foldable screen. A lot of the apps which is still not supported when you are unfold the screen, so you have to fold this phone to use those apps. That's the reality of the small foldable yet in the market. So let's see the gaming test of the smartphone, and you can see the gameplay. And I played PUBG and Call of Duty and all these games, and this is the best experience while you are playing unfolded. So you can play like the tablet, and the gameplay is very smooth. It's easily accessible to play those games. And the Snapdragon 8 Elite, which is re-engineered for Samsung, it does the job perfectly. You will never feel any lag. You can play the games with multiple high graphic, and it plays smoothly, effortlessly. And the rear 8-inch immersive screen, which makes the gameplay intense and immersed like a mini console. Coming to the battery and charging, this is the place I was a little bit concerned, because it has only 4400 mAh of battery, which is very low when compared to these kind of smartphones which is comes with silicone batteries. Now they are more denser batteries, occupies less space. So a lot of the smartphone companies are trying to the smartphones based on those batteries instead of lithium ion batteries. Of this form factor, they are unable to fit more battery in this smartphone. That's what Samsung saying. That's not my claim. At first I was like, this is almost 4400 mAh battery in the Samsung Fold. If it's an iPhone, you can estimate a little bit more battery life because of the optimization of iOS. But Samsung was nailed in this segment. I was literally shocked. I'm using this. This is my daily driver from almost 3 weeks. So I'm using this smartphone, and I'm simply getting 6 hours of screen on time in this smartphone. So that's shock for me too. Let me know what do you think about this smartphone's battery life. I was like shocked, because foldable screen like screen is almost 8 inches. I almost use 2 hours of the screen time for watching Netflix videos and YouTube videos. The YouTube and Netflix, they are optimized perfectly for this foldable smartphone. If you play like this, you can see the controls over here, and the top of the screen you can see it as a video. So this is like a sitting position like a laptop. This position is the most comfortable position to watch the videos, and it lasted me almost a day. So if you are a light user, it lasts effortlessly for a day. But if you are a heavy user, it lasts for you're going to office, you just charge the smartphone to completely, and when you went to home, and you just need to charge it again. So if you're a light user, you will completely fine with this smartphone. And that's the most surprising thing I have feel with this smartphone. It supports 25 watts wired charging. With this 25 watts wired charging, it takes almost 1.5 hours to charge the smartphone. That is not good in these days. You can see the 100 watts and 125 watts and 200 watts of charging. Apple, Google, and Samsung, they're stuck at 25 watts, 35 watts, 45 watts. Google just launched this Pixel 10 Pro and 10 series. They just upgraded it to 45 watts of charging. And Samsung is still stuck at 25 watts. And Apple is also trying to upgrade it to 45 watts with their iPhone 17 Pro Max models. And by the way, if you want to see those reviews, follow and subscribe my channel so that you can see the iPhone 17 Pro Max unboxing and Pixel 10 Pro XL unboxing and review as they launch here. Pixel 10 Pro XL and iPhone 17 Pro Max reviews on the way. Please do support, share, and like my channel, so that it helps me a lot to give you more videos like this. The charging time is 1 hour 30 minutes, and if you put the 15 watts wireless charging to charge the smartphone, it takes forever. So I don't recommend to use this wireless charging to smartphone unless you don't have the charging brick. And coming to the durability and fragility, this Samsung Z Fold 7 is the most durable foldable smartphone in the world. I was very careful with this smartphone, and very, because it's too delicate to handle. Right after I bought this smartphone, I bought the Samsung Care Plus plan, because I don't want to ruin $2,000 when I accidentally dropped my smartphone. So better to buy Samsung Care plan with this smartphone. It's almost $13 in United States and 1,000 to 1,200 rupees in India. So I recommend to use Samsung Care Plus. And if you have Samsung Care Plus, you don't need case to put the smartphone. But if you don't have Samsung Care Plus, I would recommend to use a case, and the case is also difficult to find. I will tell you the best case that I have using this smartphone, so that you can buy the case without any checking any other cases. So please check that too. The 7th generation of smartphone, even then the inner screen is very delicate and fragile. As they are saying, this is the one of the best and durable displays ever in the Samsung folds. But even then, when we are handling this display, you need to be take care no one try to use their nails while they are handling the display, and sharp objects, it will ruin the display. It comes with pre-installed screen protector from the Samsung, and Samsung is offering first screen protector replacement for free. As you have any troubles with that, they will replace it for free. And from second replacement, it's like almost $200. And if you want to replace the entire screen, it's almost $1,200. So I won't recommend you to use these things, and don't use the external screen protectors to protect this smartphone. If you use that, it will void the warranty. So please be careful on that. So coming to the water resistant, it comes with IP48 water and dust resistance, which is pretty bit lower when compared to the competitors like Honor Magic Pro 5 and also the Google Pixel 10 Pro Fold that comes with IP68 water resistant, and these Vivo Folds and Honor Folds, they comes with IP58, 59 water resistance, and still the Samsung is carrying 48, and it is not bad. But IP68 is completely water resistant. This is partially water resistant, just a splash resistant, something like that. And if you go to beach or desert, it will ruin your smartphones, because even this is completely closed. There is a small gap in the bottom and the top and near the speaker grill. It may lead to go to inside of your screen, even if it's completely closed. But it depends on you and what do you want, how do you want to use this smartphone. And I recommend Samsung Care Plus for this smartphone. The pros and cons of this smartphone: so the first pro is this is thinnest and slimmest fold smartphone in the world. So that's the most catchy thing in this smartphone. And the second pros are 200 megapixel camera directly from S25 Ultra, and you can use the 200 megapixel camera for a selfie. So if you use this cover screen as a selfie mirror, and if you use this front screen, cover screen as a selfie mirror, and you can take photos directly from 200 megapixel camera, and the photos will be incredible. So that's the beauty of this smartphone. And the third thing is gorgeous super AMOLED display in smartphone, which is 3K resolution dynamic AMOLED display. That's the Samsung from Samsung. So it's 6.5 inches, 120 hertz LTPO panel, and the inside that screen is also 3K dynamic AMOLED display, but the pixel density is a little bit lower when compared to the cover display. But it doesn't matter, it doesn't seem like that. If you play videos, or if you stream anything, or if you use Instagram or YouTube, and if you want to use Netflix, you can enjoy this media content incredible. And the one more pro is Snapdragon 8 Elite, specifically tuned for Samsung. It is quite a bit little different from the original Snapdragon 8 Elite, but it handles smooth and effortlessly. It combined with 12 GB RAM and 256 GB, which is quite a little bit lower RAM when compared to the other competitors. Like other competitors are coming with 16 GB RAM. This is almost $2,000 worth of smartphone. So if they give a little bit more extension for the RAM, it would be very great. But 12 GB RAM is more than enough for a lot of the tasks. And it comes with Samsung AI features, and those are, so AI select, if you select the part of the screen, it will describe what's in the screen, and it can translate the stuff, and it can search in the Google, and it will get back to you. It will use the Gemini Live to generate all these things, which is also in the Pixel 10 Pro series, and it will come into all the Android phones later in this year. So it comes with AI interpreter, so that it can translate from one language to other. It is available with specific language as of now, but in the future you will get more languages. Stay tuned for that. And also drawing assist, it will help to generate some drawings. Like if you do the drawing assist, it will generate some new type of illustrations which are powered by AI. It will generate some pictures which are animated pictures. So that's also the feature, but I don't those features. But I use mostly interpreter and AI select, and also some writing tools too. So it is one of the good features. And also some of the Samsung AI features in camera app, those are incredible. So you can simply erase the objects, which is perfectly done by Samsung when compared with Apple. Let's see how iOS 26 handles in that segment. So if you want to see about that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel so that you will get the best reviews with honest opinions. So coming to next pro is laptop mode and multitasking. So that's the beauty of this smartphone. You can do the multitaskings from you can switch from between apps very easily because of this huge screen. So you can use it as a tablet and fold. So I was thinking like why I am having the tablet, because I have this one. So I got rid of this tablet. And the thing is, it comes with Android 16 out of the box with One UI 8, and it is a seamless experience, which is bloat-free Android experience. It is one of the best UI I have seen after Nothing and Google Pixel UI. It is quite a bit improved in One UI 8. The older versions of One UI or Samsung OS is very laggy, but this One UI 8 is perfectly balanced and very well managed. It is very well optimized for battery too. So I like that pro. And let's go into unfiltered cons. The main thing is the price. It's almost $2,000 worth of smartphone. It's more than MacBook Pro, and it's more than a lot of the smartphones which are available in the market. A lot of consumers are stop over there after they see this price mark. So that's what the concerning. But if you think about the R&D in this smartphone, and they made an engineering marvel, I can say. If you think in that angle, you might feel okay, you can put this much of price. As a normal consumer, $2,000 is not a good price. It should be at least $1,600-$1,700. As you can see in Pixel Fold, it's almost $1,799. But in the pre-order time, I got 512GB variant for $1,700. So that's the best deal. If you buy 512GB variant for $1,700 at that price, this smartphone is worth for money. And I got Samsung Watch Ultra 8 and Samsung Buds 3 Pro as a complimentary gift as I pre-ordered the smartphone. And the whole package cost me around $1,900. That's the best price you can get all of these. And the second con is 25 watts charging. It's outdated. I can agree with that. Put all at least 50 watts or 45 watts charging capability in this smartphone, because you are putting $2,000 in this smartphone. You have to wait 2 hours to charge this smartphone, and that's sick. And the third one is the battery life is average, because they're using silicon carbon battery, so they can put at least 400 mAh more. It can last 1 more hour of screen on time. So it helps the consumer to enjoy this smartphone more. That's they have to improve. Maybe in the next generation of Fold, they might try to improve. And the lack of S Pen. So they made it this thin because they remove layer from the S Pen layer, so that it doesn't capable for using S Pen now, and it doesn't comes with S Pen. So you don't expect S Pen for this smartphone until Z Fold 6. It comes with S Pen. So rip S Pen. And the IP48 dust resistance, which is a little bit laggy when compared to the competitors, and inner screen is too fragile. So they just need to improve the screen capability so that they every user use it normally without taking care of the screen. So I had some scratches in the screen in these 3 weeks. So please be careful while handling the inner screen. App support is still patchy. The developers need to improve more apps, and some apps are not supported because of this aspect ratio. So this is the place where the foldables are lag when compared to normal smartphones. That's why a lot of the smartphone companies are trying to stop making fold. The R&D for fold is also very huge, but the market is very less. So they might make nothing out of the box. So that's why a lot of manufacturers are taking one step back while they are thinking about folds, because the smartphone market is around $3 to $4 trillion, but this foldable still stands at $14 to $15 billion. So that's the huge market gap between the foldables and normal smartphones. So that's the place where all the foldable market was down. Coming to another con that I observed is their support. I haven't seen this type of experience from Samsung, because when you see in some countries like India, the Samsung service is very good. Like support is very good. They will respond to you and they will take care of you very quickly and very cleanly. But in US, I don't know why the Samsung put those kind of people. They don't even know how this phone works. So they are in the service team and they respond absolutely worst. The waiting times for Samsung service when you try to call the customer support when you have any problem with this Fold or any other Samsung smartphones, the waiting time is almost 1 hour. You wait 1 hour for trying to solve your problem. Even after that, not get solved. So that's the worst case I have found with the Samsung. If you compare it with the Apple, you can take Apple service is the one of the best service I have seen in the world. They will take care, utmost care. They will do the service they can. They will help you out very quickly and they will solve the problem very quickly. But Samsung is not that case. And one more con is the front cameras, like selfie cameras in both screens, are just 10 megapixel cameras. So I didn't expect 10 megapixel cameras for 2000 watt smartphone. I might expect almost at least, or even if you put a 16 megapixel camera with high resolution, like high aperture, you can feel good images while you are taking selfies. Yeah, you can take selfies with this 200 megapixel camera, but every time you don't take that, right? That's the place where Samsung lacks. And coming to the other two cameras, like the one camera is 12 megapixel ultra wide and other camera is 10 megapixel telephoto. So those two cameras are also not good when compared to the other cameras which are in that price segment. Even with 200 megapixel camera, the photos are a little bit not good as flagship camera. So they need to improve in the camera segment as well, so that it makes sense to put $2000 mark in this smartphone. Let's go into the final verdict. Is this smartphone worth for that money? I can say Samsung Z Fold 7 is lighter, thinner, slimmer, and it weighs, I forgot to mention, it weighs about 215 grams. That's it. It's almost way less when compared to recently launched iPhone 17 Pro Max. It weighs around 233 grams. This weighs 215 grams. This is the lightest foldable smartphone I have ever seen. You can see that Fold 10 Pro, Pixel Fold 10 Pro, that's also almost 248 grams. That's like no way this phone is 215 grams. And this is the thinner, lighter, smarter smartphone with all the AI features which is available in the market, with all the Gemini features which are included in every Android, with 200 megapixel camera, console level gaming and multitasking features and several AI features and two displays, and feels like holding a futuristic smartphone directly came from other planet. But the reality is harsh. It is fragile, extremely careful to handle, and it's slower to charge and still stuck up with some apps which are not optimized for unfolded screen and little bit camera issues. And one more thing is, so when I bought this smartphone, I was unable to find a perfect case, so which is good for this smartphone. Because this is foldable, there are a lot of cases which doesn't cover the hinge and the front part. Official Samsung Z Fold 7 silicone case. So this case almost $60. It's almost 5,000 rupees in India. So if you try to use this case, so case material is premium and it feels premium, but it protects very minimal. It doesn't have complete protection. So you can see this side, it doesn't have any protection. Only this part of the fold has protection and this half doesn't have any protection. This case is good for who loves to put designer case. It's like a designer case. And the second case that I like the most is from Spyzen Armor case for Samsung Z Fold 7 with MagFit in it. So you can put this case, it covers hinge part too. So you can put this case effortlessly and it protects whole phone. You can see the whole phone including the hinge is protected. So this case is very good. I have seen some one more Spyzen case which is a transparent case. Don't buy that case. Has half hinge and makes squeaky sounds and it doesn't make a good case. So don't buy that transparent case. If you want to buy a case which has full protection, buy this case. If you don't care for protection or if you have Samsung Care Plus plan, buy this case. This is $35. It's like 3,000 rupees. The one more con in this smartphone is the speakers. The speakers doesn't sound good. They haven't, even they have two firing speakers like stereo audio. Because of this small form factor, this thin form factor, a little bit compromised because of this form factor. So you can see the little bit less audio when compared to other smartphones while you're playing audio. And also Samsung tested this almost 200,000 times of folding and unfolding, so that it can effortlessly fold and unfold for 5 years of typical usage while you're trying to fold and unfold. The final bottom line is this Z Fold 7 is most futuristic smartphone you can get in 2025, but it's not practical. If you are the person who likes foldable smartphones, like if you want your tablet in your pocket, this phone is for you and you will like the phone very well. So I was completely satisfied with this smartphone, but according to my price now, it's like almost $2,000 for 256 GB variant. But if you put some offers, it will be around $1,850, something like that. But in India also, it's like 1,55,000 rupees. At that range, I won't recommend in India because no consumer buy for that price range. But if you wait for some time, you will get some sales like Big Billion Days or Amazon Great Indian Festival, something like that. You'll get it for 25 to 30,000. At a time, it will be a great deal. But in United States, it's a deal to buy it for $1,800, $1,700 if you get it. And absolutely incredible smartphone. You can buy it. Check with Pixel 10 Pro Fold 2. And if you want the comparison between those two, I will give you the comparison. Please let me know in the comment section so that I can do it. And if you concentrated mainly on cameras, it's not for you. But if you are looking for the smartphone with more battery, it's not for you guys. That's my final verdict about the Samsung Z Fold 7. So what do you think about this smartphone? Let me know in the comment section. And would you consider buying this smartphone for $2,000 or 1,55,000 rupees? Let me know in the comment section. What do you think about this review? Let me know in the comment section so that it will help me a lot. So please don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel Switch to Tech to get more videos like this. And your support helps me a lot. As I told you in the earlier video of Ray-Ban Meta glasses, I'm giving away a product on our 1,000 subscribers. So please try to make 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. You can see the giveaway, what it is and how it will be. And please stay tuned for iPhone 17 Pro Max review. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. This is Ram and I am signing off. Thank you.